Hey guys, LootWizard here with a new video on Gems of War. New Mythic troop is out. It is the first Friday of the month, and so we have this new Mythic, the Archdeva, and it's exclusive to Glory, Gem, Guild, and VIP chests for this week only. So we're going to go and we're going to try to get this troop. I do like to go to my troops and see what it does before I try to get it, and that's what we'll do here. The Archdeva is a divine human troop. It is a low cost for a mythic at 20, red, yellow, and purple. Its ability is called Chosen of the Gods. You can choose an ally and give them 49 attack, life, and armor and fill their mana. Can only be cast once. Now, it's 49 for me. That's my current magic value. On my account here. Now, it will be a different number for you depending on, what your magic level is on your account. But for me, 49, that's pretty decent. So if you use this on a troop like Ketris the Bull, you can increase its damage because its spell damage is boosted by its attack, life, and armor. So that would be really good. It does fill up its mana too, so that troop can be cast immediately after. The only downside to this troop that I see is that you can only cast it once. So it's a low mana cost, but you can only cast it once. Its traits, there's nothing really amazing in the first two. The third one, Sanctuary, we can barrier and bless a random ally when matching 4 or more gems. So something like this is going to be a defense troop, a defense support troop. So after you cast your ability, the only thing that this troop is really good for is the barrier and the bless in its final trait. So this is the kind of troop that you definitely do want to completely trade it as soon as possible, just so that it's not a useless troop after you cast it. But yeah, barrier is really good. Bless will keep your troops from being devoured or something like that. So it's looking like a support troop, pretty much. So let's go and try to get it. Now, I would say here, if you're newer to the game, that you shouldn't waste your keys trying to get this troop, because damage troops are always more important, in my opinion, than defense or support troops, because it's a very hard battle. It's very difficult to win if all you have is defense or support troops on your team. You need some kind of attack troop, to win the battle. So I recommend that if you're newer to the game, you save up your diamonds and get something like Tina 9000 or the Grey King or Ketris the Bull or something like High King Iron Gut. Troops like that are going to be better mythics for you to go for earlier on than some of these support troops. But I have enough keys, and I always like to try to get the new mythic every first Friday of every month, just because that's a good way to kind of keep up with the game. As you can see, I have most of the mythics. There's a couple I don't have yet. Plague I don't have yet. Fallen Valdis, which is really a bad mythic troop, so I'm not even really trying to get that. Then we have a couple of troops here that was like for the campaign. The Pharaoh troop and Quetzalma, however you say this troop's name. But those are campaign mythics, and I don't do the campaign because it's just too much for me to do. So I missed out on those, and I'm going to wait for them to come around in the forge and then craft them. So I'm also missing War too, but most of those mythics that I'm missing really aren't that great. But yeah, let's go try to get the Archdeva here. And it's telling me message there about it. So let's go here into chess, and I had really great luck last month, and I got it in my guild keys. This month I don't have as many guild keys. I think I started with like 11 or 9,000 last time. So I got 6,448 of these. So I like to start with these first, and you want to make sure that the level of your guild chess is as high as possible. Level 6 is the highest, and that will guarantee you a much better chance of getting the mythic troop in here. So last time I got the mythic in these keys, so Let's see. Let's see how my luck holds out. I was just talking about that in the last video because there was a new legendary that came out, and I have like pretty good luck with legendaries. But last year I had really bad luck with mythics. This year's been pretty good so far. And on that last video, I got Ketris the Bull in the shop. I think that's one of the first times I've ever got a mythic in an event shop. So there's our pretty much all of our guild chests here. So I have 6,532 glory keys, and then I also have 1,300, almost 1,400 gem keys. So I'm going to start with glory keys, even though it's much less chance to get it here. And if you want to find out what your odds are, you click on the little question mark here, and you can see what your odds are of getting a troop in here. Mythic is 0.01%, and that's your chance out of every key that you open for glory keys to get a mythic. So it's really low chance in glory keys, but I have got a few mythics out of using glory keys. And talking about it, there we go. So the 0.01% chance just happened for me. Like, my luck is insane with mythics this year. It's crazy. Super crazy. If I got it this good, you know, and like, it makes me makes me so happy because, man, I struggled so much with some of those mythics last year. Some of you guys remember when I tried to use my event keys to get Wolf Garrick, which it really isn't even a good mythic troop, but I used 1,400 of my event keys and I didn't even get that. So I had bad luck last year. Look at that. I only opened like 400 or 500 glory keys. Like, it's insane how good my luck is this year. So I'm going to go and trade it, and maybe we'll build a team here real quick, since this video is going to be super short if I don't do a few other things here with it. So let's go to wherever this troop is. There it is. And we're going to upgrade it, get its level up to 20. And we'll unlock all of its traits. Like I said earlier, I do recommend on this troop that you do try to trait this thing completely as soon as possible if you get it, because of Barrier and Bless on 4 and 5 matches. Because after you cast it once, you won't be able to cast it again, and so it's going to be a pretty useless troop if you don't have that final trait unlocked. But let's go ahead and, well, this is definitely, I named it New Mythic here, but I had a different team all set up. We can use this, though, for this New Mythic, why not? So, this troop, like I said, with something like Ketris the Bull. So let's go ahead and use Ketris, just so that I still have caps on. That's funny. Alright, so let's do that, and then for weapon, maybe I'll just go with Mountain Crusher, because pretty much everybody has Mountain Crusher. And I can keep Shaman class in there. You know, I mean, normally I would go something with Titan or something like that, but the Shaman class is actually going to give all Tauros allies half starting mana, and so it'll give Ketris half mana. Now I just need another troop in here to fill this out. Don't really need... Oh, it's still on brown. I don't want that. Alright, what other troop can we throw in here real quick? I'm going to skip over Mythics just because, you know, I already got 2 Mythics in the team. But I guess real quick I could just recommend a couple of things here if I see good stuff. Iron Hawk, I mean, that's going to explode and new, but then we have that. We got Ketris the Bull in there. You know, Obsidious or like Mistralis even might be interesting. Could throw Pan in there. But like I said, let's skip over a lot of that just because a lot of people don't have all the mythics that I do. So, let's see here. Is there any other good things I could do? Okay, so this is mainly, we're going to use this to cast on this. So, Let's see what we can do here. Trying to think what troop would be good. Could put a gob truffle in there. Or, I mean, we're using Mountain Crusher, so we could use a troop that uses brown. Or we could do this kind of combo. That would guarantee that things get cleansed. Yeah, I'm not real sure about a team that's going to be great. Like I said, this is more of like your defense or support troop. So, and it can only be cast once, which is kind of a little unfortunate. But as you can see right there, it already blasted and then put barrier. So that's nice. Let's get the Mountain Crusher all powered up here. And it looks like this is ready to cast. But since this is going to fill up anything, let's go ahead and just cast this. It's going to do its damage. Every time we get a 4 and 5 match, it's going to blast and barrier. Mountain Crusher should give us a few more of those. And, yeah, we can cast this again. And then we're going to cast this on here. It should increase. It got it full and it increased its life, its armor, and attack. So now its damage is a lot higher. It's now at 200 there. But the unfortunate thing is that's only going to... It's going to be a one cast deal. So, yeah, this is a much harder team to fight. Let me do this. And we'll do this. We'll keep the Archdeva at the bottom. Doing brown, green there. And let's go with this. And, you know, since I have Queen Beatrix in there, that's another way to generate mana. Plus it does true damage. And it's going to cleanse all troops on a 4 or 5 match. So, that's very, very beneficial. And of course, it's going to do that. See if we can. Is there a 4 match I'm missing? I don't think so. Alright, so, and it does. Now the stuff is blessed here. We have a couple of troops that are blessed. So the life and death weapon there, that's now active, will not be able to death mark them. At least this here. It's going to hit the Queen Beatrix, unfortunately. I really want to select brown, but I don't have that that option here. So as you can see right there, the Bless saved the Archdeva. So that's great. Man, I just really wish I could connect brown, but we can't yet. Yeah. Life and death is just a really nasty weapon. No matter what team you're using, it's just a really nasty weapon. So we're going to close out of that. We'll do another battle here. And that isn't that... Wow. There's a lot of teams here in PvP that just aren't really that difficult. This one shouldn't be that difficult. All my brown mana is nowhere to be seen. This probably isn't the best team to demonstrate. The other thing, like, I am using the Shaman class here just because, I was trying to get catchers to start with half mana, but we probably don't even need that. So let's go with Titan class so we can get, you could do Titan class. It's going to give us, but the Sentinel class would be good for even more barrier potential. But if I go Titan class, we can get Lightning Strike and barrier when matching brown gems. And Catchers gets devoured, really? Unbelievable. So now the question is, what do I cast this on? Queen Beatrix? Queen Beatrix will probably single-handedly destroy everything here. Just about. Yep. So, like, this probably isn't the best team, and I'm still trying to figure out, like, what would be... it's really hard to say with the Archdeva here, like, how beneficial it really is. You can cast it only once. I mean, so far, the barrier and the bless is useful in some situations, but it's not going to be a troop that you're going to find really, like a game changer. In some situations, it probably will be decent, but another one of these stupid life and death teams. Hate that weapon. So then we're back to that. So anyway, this troop is basically just your average to perhaps below average support mythic troop. Because we have other support troops. I'm curious though, how is it even listed in here? Because if we go here and we do troop roll there, because there's defender and we have support, it's probably support. Let's base rarity, let's see, because yep, it is listed here as support. So you have Queen Aurora that's going to give all allies barrier and 27 life, create 10 gems of a chosen color. This can only cast once, and then you have barrier and bless. So yeah, I'm not really too impressed by it, but it's an interesting troop. So, well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Hopefully, you get as much luck as I did in getting the new Mythic quick. But if you don't have too many Mythics yet, I wouldn't really waste your keys trying to get this one. I would save up your keys until a better Mythic, one that does high damage or something like that, comes along. So, yeah, that's my opinion on the new Mythic. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on the next video. Later.